What is up, Fragrance family? This is Jules Devin, aka the Fragrance Critic. I have on today's show a extremely late to the party spring uh, fragrances that I have worn this spring and that I am wearing currently for this season, for the spring season. So most of these fragrances I am wearing. Some of them I don't wear. I don't get to as much, but these are my suggestions for the spring season from my collection. And what we're gonna do is this won't be in any particular order. These are just fragrances I'm just gonna be randomly picking out of, and it's about 21 fragrances here. So let's get started. A fragrance that spells spring is this bad boy right here. Time for Grey Vetiver, and I have the EDT version. I kind of like this version a little bit better. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with the EDP. I had like a 2 ml sample. Used it up. Had a 2 ml sample of this, and I actually like this a little bit better. So, as far as the longevity for this particular fragrance, I would say realistically I get about 4 to 5 hours. But it depends. It's Jekyll and Hyde. Sometimes I get 8 hours with this. So, and with my skin usually soak up fragrances. So it's hard for a fragrance to last a very long time on my skin. But yeah, this is a good, on average, 4, maybe 5 hour fragrance. Moderate compliments, perfect for work. Is true to the name, fresh vetiver. This is one of my favorites. I had to get my hands on this one. So we'll just put that to the side. I might run out of room because there's quite a few fragrances here. Another spring fragrance, as you can see it, Gucci only, or gentlemen only, like a Givenchy. Another one of my favorites. Most of these are all my favorite spring fragrances here, but this is I'm actually on my second bottle. I love this fragrance so much. As far as longevity, now I got the kit with this one, the aftershave and the shower gel that actually came with this set. As longevity on this one actually is about the same as Grey Vetiver, sometimes a little bit longer. I would say this is about a 5 to 6 hour on my skin. Actually, I know people complain about longevity with this one. Not so much with me. The spiciness of this scent allows for me on my skin to last a little longer. So I would say, anywhere 5 to 6, perfect office fragrance. You won't really offend anyone with this one. I have received tons and tons and tons of compliments, male and female, with this one at work. This is a crowd-pleasing favorite. The original, I know there's other ones out there, the absolute version and so forth. I still like this one, pretty much the best. This one in chic, but yeah, perfect spring fragrance there. All right, next up, as you guys already know, Dunhill Icon. I really don't need to go into this one too much, but this, man, the bottle, the cap has got some little weight to it. The way it snaps on, oh, wonderful. Just love it. And this is another sort of spicy scent to me, a little bit. Longevity for this one, this is eau de parfum concentration. For this one, this is a strong 6 hour fragrance. It doesn't last long. It doesn't last all day, but it gives me some pretty decent longevity. And get moderate compliments, very moderate compliments. But this is a personal favorite for me. I actually love this scent. I enjoy it. If I don't get any compliments, this is something I enjoy. And stay tuned for my reviews of these particular fragrances. I'll definitely give you the note breakdown and things like that. But and the sillage and so forth. And this is another classic that's well known. I'm going to have some well known ones here, as well as some more obscure fragrances. Now this particular fragrance, the longevity is I'm going to say 3 to 4 hours on this one. Not that great. I do have the aftershave lotion to this. I still don't get that pretty good longevity. So, but I love this fragrance. It is highly, highly complimented. Highly complimented. This, as you can see, I put this thing to use. Perfect for the spring. Perfect for the office. You'll never offend anyone with this one either. So, like I said, longevity it's the negative on that one, but that's one of those fragrances always going to be in my collection. Always. Now, another fragrance here that is very polarizing. Fleur de Mal. I love this scent. I don't care what nobody say. I was able to be patient enough with this scent. When I first smelled it, I said, oh, too floral. But now I gave it some time. I actually had a sample, threw it to the side. A few months later, or about a month later, picked it back up, tried it again, let it sit on my skin. Beautiful orange blossom. Beautiful neroli and chamomile. Wonderfully blended like art. And you get this right here. This lasts all day long. All day. 10-hour fragrance. I'll take a shower. I love it so much I got a big tube of the aftershave for this fragrance. Take a shower. Put the aftershave on. Apply this fragrance in the morning. No need to carry a decant for this one because it's lasting all day. This is, as far as compliments, moderate. Again, this is a polarizing scent. Some people think it's floral, but this is a personal favorite. And it's the weird thing is it doesn't have any wood notes or anything of the sort. Any male notes, this doesn't have. But it's a manly scent. It's just smooth and soft. It's not sweet. It's just smooth. So yeah, I definitely love this fragrance with a capital L. Like I said, this is a personal favorite. It's one that you just have to be patient. You got to try it out. Let it sit on your skin. It may react to you differently. It may give you too much of a floral or feminine scent or whatever. But for me, it responds wonderful. I mean, I can't, begin to, I believe I reviewed this one. I can't remember. I probably did. But, yeah, I love that. It's perfect for the spring. And I mean perfect. Another good spring scent here. Doesn't get a whole lot of attention in frag is it's known as a pepper bomb. And that's the beet. Burberry's the beet. I got the small bottle here. I got this off Fragrance Net for I got this for I would say like $8, $9. Killer deal. And it's perfect for the spring. Spring night, rainy day. This will do the trick. It does have a pepper presence. But for me, I don't get the pepper spray, pepper bomb that everybody, says. It's not like that. It is spicy. It does have a pepper note to it, but it's very, very, very fresh. It's very nice. It's not aquatic too much, but it's just a fresh, clean, peppery, little bit of spicy scent. This was extremely cheap. As far as price is concerned on the others, now this is extremely popular, so this could get pretty pricey. But the price has been going down, and that's why I caught this one. I paid about $35 for this. I paid about $35 for this as well. I got the whole kit for this for about $40, and I paid about $50 or $45 for this alone. And I got this off of a swap thread. Got this for about $40, I think. I can't remember. Got so many bottles, y'all. I can't really remember all that. Another perfect spring scent. You guys all know it. Barry Mugler. My bottle is broke, so I just to unscrew this and kind of create decants. I just don't feel like buying another bottle. I just don't wear it that often. It's just the cap, the sprayer, and everything is kind of busted. So, but this is a very very nice scent. Perfect for the spring. This is another one that's very soapy. It's very fresh. It's very clean. You will not offend anyone. As far as the longevity, not that great. Oh, forgot to mention the longevity of this one is about not that great either. This is like 2-3 hours. So decant or get a small ball like this and keep it in your pocket. Same story with this one. I would say 3 to 4 hours max on this. I definitely need to carry a decant. For me and my skin, this does not agree when it comes to longevity. But the scent, the actual smell, is wonderful. So definitely different, clean, soapy, if you're looking for that. If you're looking for an Aventus clone, well, look no further than Insurrection. And I know Club de Nuit actually it might be just as good as or better. But this one smells very, very close to Aventus. And I've had several. I have one sample of Aventus. This smells really, really nice. Smells extremely close to Aventus. That pineapple and birch and the smokiness is all in this one to me. And this lasts about 6 to 8 hours. So you'll get better longevity with this than the other scents here a little bit. Compliments are moderate to high on this one. I wear it to work. I wear it to doctor's appointments. I wear it to, whatever. This is perfect for that. Perfect spring scent. Definitely. All right. I'm going to be reaching back in time a little bit for the next one. And this is going to be my Creed Himalaya copy. Well, actually, this came out first. This came out in 1993. Perfect for the spring. Longevity for this one is about I would say about 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours with this one. I really like this scent. Very different. Different take on Himalaya, or Himalaya took a take off of this. Little mature, but still fresh. A little spicy, kind of mature. It's like a fresh, mature scent. And I only paid like $16 for that. I paid about $30 for that. And I paid about $18 for this. So not a bad deal so far, right? Up next, Cartier Roadster Sport. Fresh minty scent. Perfect for the spring. Again, it's perfect for the office. I get about 5 to 6 longevity with this in the hour range. It's a little spotty. Sometimes it lasts even longer, actually. So that's one of my favorites too. I really, really like this. Luxurious. It smells expensive. This smells like an expensive mint. Just give you a small little take on that. And here comes an expensive fizzy lemon. Guerlain Ideal. High quality stuff. Fizzy soda pop lemon. Smells wonderful. Perfect for the spring. 5 to 6 longevity. $40 a bottle. That's what it cost me. Keeping it short and sweet on that one. Another good spring scent right here. Ultra Zest. And I think this is good for the spring because I would say early spring, because this carries a heavier, maltier type of maltier, if there's a word. Heavier, sweeter, nice scent to it. So I like, in Ohio, the early spring is just like winter. So this is perfect. And a perfect introduction into spring is Ultra Zest by Thermula. And I have the tester bottle that I think I paid about $45 for that. So it's a pretty good deal. Next is a surprise. It's coming from the House of Halston. Halston Man. This is not the gold bottle. This is a silver bottle. Fresher take on Z14. Very fresh, but mature at the same time. So if you're looking for something that's going to change it up in your lineup, a little more mature, but still want to stay fresh, reach for this one. Very cheap, maybe $15 maybe for this 3.4 ounce bottle. I'm not sure online, maybe $20 now. But this is extremely nice, extremely fresh, mature, fresh scent, perfect for the spring. Longevity on that one, not that great though. Giving me about 3 to 4. And the all-time classic, one of my all-time favorites, of course, is Chanel Allure. Oh, extreme. Let me move some bottles around. This is going to get a little crowded up here. So many fragrances. Perfect scent here. This is, oh my God. The compliments on this one. Haven't received any compliments with these quite yet. Well, I'm sorry, with this one. This one definitely compliments. Very high with this one. I gotta go back. High compliment factor on this one. Extremely high. It's very popular. It's in frag. Got this on a swap thread. It's perfect for the spring. To me, it smacks a little too heavy for the extreme heat, but in the moderate temperatures like fall, spring, perfect. And I'm getting about 6 to 8 hours on that one. Another good scent. If I want to reach for something a little bit different, highly complimented still, and you want to keep it in the family of figs, there you go. Marc Jacobs for men. 5 to 6 longevity. Moderate to high compliment factor on this one. Extremely nice. Beautiful, fresh fig note in that one. Another good fragrance for the spring is Bulgari. And this is the All Blacks edition, which smells like it's the extreme version. And I think they said this is a parfum. But it doesn't matter. It smells exactly like the EDT. It performs just like the EDT. And it's a wonderful bottle. Look at this. I'm not sure if you guys can see the seashell. There, you probably can't. It's okay. But it's amazing scent. Very fresh. Not that great of longevity. And that's going to be the theme with the spring scents. They have volatile notes at the top. Fruity notes at the top, mint, things like that. Won't last long like the winter fall scents. I'm going to get about 3 to 4 longevity on this one. Not that great. At the highest, I probably got 5 hours on this one. Compliment factor is very moderate, maybe a couple, but perfect for the office. Up next is a fragrance that I'm going to go ahead and move a few of these out of the way so I get some more space. Don't mind my movement here, guys. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. Alright, up next, I'm going to get another classic scent here. And this is from the house of Oscar de la Renta. It's a very old scent. As you can see, I kind of took it down. Fresh lemon to me. It's a different take, though. It's not the same lemon as you would get in Edition Blanche and things like that. This is a different take on a lemon. I'll be reviewing this pretty soon here. I really like this old school scent. If you want to change it up, go to church, go to Bible study, whichever the case, this is perfect for that. Nice change up. Sometimes you just don't want to wear something like this because the next guy's going to smell like it. There's a high probability of that. This helps with that. Changes up that pace. Longevity actually is pretty good. I get about 6 to 8 on this one. So maybe it's an old bottle, maybe it's reformulated now, but I've had this bottle for a number of years, maybe 10 years now. So, all right, the next bottle, another one of my favorites, extremely fresh. Gonna move some bottles so you get some real estate for you guys. Take a look. L'Homme, Yves Saint Laurent, L'Homme Ultime, or Ultimate, or whatever the case. You guys know it. It's been reviewed to death. People love it. And there's a very good reason for that. It smells spicy to me, a little spicy, but extremely fresh and luxurious. Very nice, manly scent here. Longevity for this particular fragrance is not that hot. I would say it's about anywhere from 4 to 5 hours on this. Sometimes it lasts a little longer, but average 4 to 5 hour longevity. Perfect for the office. Perfect for casual wear. You can dress it up, dress it down. That's what I like about the versatility of this one. Perfect for the spring. You can wear it in the summer a little bit. Another one of my favorite fragrances. Highly complimented. I overlooked this one for so long. It's been out since 2007, I believe. I think. Could be wrong. is Gucci Pour Homme 2. My God, this is one of the best tea-based fragrances I have ever tried. Perfectly spicy, perfectly tea-based. The presentation is amazing. It's very heavy bottle, expensive smell. It smells like you're wearing a high-quality fragrance. It doesn't have that cheap smell that everybody can attain when you walk down the hall. No, this smells different, and I've received a lot of compliments. So, yeah. Longevity on this one, I wish it was a little bit longer. I mean, I only get maybe 4 to 5 out of that one. 4 to 5. So, yeah, I'm going to get some more real estate, guys. Out of room. Out of room. So, but yeah, I love Gucci. I'm not a big fan of that house too much with the generic scents or what have you, but man, that is a very nice scent. It's one of my favorite out of the house. And a more newly required fragrance for the spring I have is Cartier Eau de Vetiver. Vetiver Blue, I'm sorry. Interesting bottle. You would open and close. It has a little on-off switch here or little tabs here. And you would raise it up to avoid inadvertent sprays. So it looks like this when when it's not in use. Very nice presentation. But anyway, very nice take on Vetiver. It's fresh. This is another fragrance that the longevity, I would say 3 to 4. Compliments. I had a sample of this. Compliments are okay. Compliments are okay on this one. Perfect for the office. Having that meeting, get a little serious, more mature. You want to smell like money. You want to smell like you have something on that costs a little bit more than maybe a nautical voyage. No knock on nautical voyage, but it is popular. It smells great. This is different. No comparisons whatsoever. But this could be a little boring, but at the same time, this is boring to those that's a little adventurous. But if you want to stay a little conservative, but stay fresh and different, this is perfect for you. All right. And let's see. And it's not that expensive either. It's about $30. So you can't beat that. All right. I'm knocking bottles over. Last but not least is Fahrenheit. For me, this is where it all started. The original Fahrenheit that came out in 1988. When I was a little kid, I'm giving away my age. When I was a little kid, in the 90s and all that, this was the staple. The original version was my first cologne. So I had to pay homage and then get the Aqua. And I love it. But for some reason, I don't get any longevity out of this. I may get 2 to 3 hours sometimes. I don't know why. They're grapefruit at the top, and this has a strong hit of grapefruit. All this is basically, guys, to keep it 100% real with you, is a toned down petroleum, a toned down Fahrenheit with a ton of top notes of grapefruit. And that's what this is. And I think that contributes as to why it doesn't last long on my skin. Wonderful scent. Compliments moderate. But, that's what it is. But, I mean, I love it. I still love this scent. So, that's my list, guys. I hope you enjoyed this long video with my humble collection. But these are, some of my favorite fragrances. So, rate, comment, subscribe. Got any questions, any requests on any reviews, let me know.